Welcome to North of the Broad, everyone. I'm your host, Robyn Zimmerman. And as you know, we bring you our show from the fantastic Pat Conroy Literary Center, which is located in downtown Beaufort. Our first guest, no stranger to our program, Bennett Schiller. He is one of the partners in the Schiller Hamilton law firm, and we're celebrating 10 years with the law firm with Mr. Hamilton, Joel Hamilton. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. Well, I've been doing it 27 years ago, and 10 years ago, Joel became a partner.
Right.
So it allowed me to live here in Beaufort while he handles Rock Hill and Lancaster. So yes, it's quite a joy.
That's wonderful. And we're going to talk a little bit about your success and kind of some keys to success, some little golden nuggets, particularly for someone who wants, whether it's a law firm or another small business. Really, what are some advice you could give someone?
Well, I think that the most important thing that we've learned over the years is to really implement core values and to stick to those core values. And not only just talk about the core values, but actually train your staff, remind them regularly about the core values. And some of our core values involves being all in when you take a case on, being all in for the client, be all in for your community. We talk a lot about outstanding service. We're in the service business.
Yes.
So we like to call it the Ritz-Carlton effect, and we believe in over-the-top personal service. We believe in actually knowing your client. We also, work really hard in developing a teamwork. We believe that we're all a team. I don't refer to my team as employees.
Right.
We're all part of a team.
All the team.
And then, attention to detail, I think. And all of these things really apply to any type of business, whether you're selling widgets, if you're cutting hair, if you're in the medical field, being all in and being committed to your client and knowing your client has been really effective. So those core values, we believe, are very important.
And really, Bennett, it's developing that relationship.
Absolutely.
You're talking about knowing your client, but it's not just having that relationship, understanding who they are, what they need, why they need it, getting to know their background. That's I think what you really bring to the...
Sure, and also that means knowing your community, knowing what they're dealing with, know what their needs are, and being involved in the community. We're very involved in our community too, so we think that's very important.
So how did you grow during the pandemic?
Well, I think I call it the 3 A's of business success. Okay. It's called adaptability, accountability, and authenticity. And then when you apply those things, we had to adapt. Obviously, we had to change the way we do intakes.
How did you do? So what did you do?
Well, we had already prepared for
like a Zoom
our team members.
Yeah,
our team members were already able to work from home. We had laptops for all of our team members. We use a lot of Zoom. We were using Zoom some before the pandemic. So we used a lot of those techniques. So we had to adapt. We had to maybe include a couple extra practice areas if people aren't driving or they're not working.
Right.
Fewer car wrecks and fewer workers' comp injuries.
Right.
So we added criminal defense and family court work. So we were adaptable. And then accountability. We took time to be able to actually spend time training staff.
Right.
And we spent time in our Zoom staff meetings, talking about accountability. And that was really important. And of course, being real, understanding that, these are tough times. Our clients are going through tough times, and being real for our clients and trying to solve their problem, even in the midst of a pandemic. So,
any lessons that you learned during that period?
Well, the biggest lesson that I've learned in the practice of law is you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't stop, if you stop learning, it becomes a problem. But there's always better ways of doing things. And you just need to read. You need to spend time going to conferences or trade shows or whatever, but always be developing and try to get better at what you do. And, there's plenty of folks that may do it better than me, and I like to find out from them and ask them.
Right.
So,
tell us about the relationship between you and Joel. You said you've been in business for over 27 years, but you guys have been together for 10 years. So
well, we actually been together way longer than that. Joel came to work for me when he was 18 years old. He was a Winthrop.
Right.
Yeah, he was a Winthrop college student.
Yes.
He was a runner for us, and then he went off to law school and he would clerk for me.
Right.
And so he's now 37 years old. He's been with me since he was 18.
Oh, wow. Neat.
And it's more of a big brother, little brother, which is a lot different than most business partnerships.
Yeah, right.
So I think we've survived a
Very
few
good.
more conflicts than we probably would have if we were just, business partners. But we're family, and we treat our clients like family and all of our team members like family. So it kind of starts at the top with Joel and I being, big brother, little brother type of relationship. And it kind of funnels down to everyone else.
So again, it's the Schiller and Hamilton law firm, 10 years. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Good to have you with us, and good tips
All
for
right. Well, thank you.
someone who wants to start a business. And we'll be right back with North of the Broad. Don't go away.